Hello everyone, this is Pat coming to you with a new video. Today I am showing a redstone creation I have designed. It's basically a lottery system where you pay one diamond for a chance to one diamond for one chance to win a diamond block. So I've got some diamonds here. I don't have to go to my inventory, so I'm just gonna drop one, and I got a diamond block. Awesome, my luck's pretty good. I'm gonna try it again. Oh, I just got a dirt that time. Okay, let me try again. Another dirt. Well, you know what? I think I might just swap out my dirt for diamond in here. Wait, there's nothing in here. Okay, well then maybe I'll just grab my diamonds back. Oh, my diamonds aren't there. Okay, well maybe I'll enter the lottery with this worthless dirt I have. Nothing's dropping. What about another? Nothing's dropping. The dirt's here. Okay, so that was really weird, but I wanted to do that to show that this is basically a griefing-proof lottery system that I've designed. Griefing-proof assuming that you can't break blocks, or the players are trusted to not break blocks. If we head over here, as you can see, there's a bit of redstone behind this. I'm going to re-put the diamond blocks and the dirt back in. This system is good for just paying one diamond to enter the lottery. You have 1 out of 9 chance of winning something. In this case, it's a diamond block, although you could put other stuff in here. I actually built this in the K-Core SMP server, and when I made it, it was actually for enchanted books. You would pay 1 diamond, and you wouldn't know which book you would get. So it works for other things too, but just for an example, I put some dirt and some diamonds in here. It's relatively compact. It will fit in like a 5x5 space. Likely less if you don't have this wall here and stuff like that. All this is decoration, by the way. This carpet, this flooring, the walls and stuff. All you really need is this stuff back here. And all your diamonds are all the diamonds you get from the lottery are transported over here, so you can pick those up when you're done. But yeah, it's kind of grief-proof because you can't put other items in there except for diamonds. Otherwise, it won't work. It also won't clog the system. Well, I guess it could clog the system if people just kept putting items in, but basically people will get the gist that you can't really cheat it, and then you also can't grab stuff away from the dispenser. So that's pretty cool. That's what's cool about the griefing. Also, it's got a nice little piston contraption here to where if I put a diamond in, a block will go over it so that I can't spam it necessarily. As you see, I tried to spam it there, and the block kind of stopped it. No, that time it didn't really work. It's not extremely foolproof, but even if you do spam it, it won't break the system. It'll just give you more diamonds. So it's actually kind of a good thing for you. I suggest putting up a sign saying not to spam, like I did in my shop, and it basically the system will likely not break. That's kind of what's cool about it, is even if people put dirt in, it's not going to break the system. You can just take the dirt out, and then if you spam diamonds, while you're only getting one. Where'd it go? I must have already picked it up. While you're only getting one item from the dispenser, if you spam items, you're still losing a bunch of diamonds. So people shouldn't be spamming it anyway. It's basically grief-proof. And I'm going to show you guys how to make it over here. I figured I would start off by showing exactly what you're going to need. So here's this chest. You could pause the video if you'd like to just look at the different redstone stuff you need. But I'm also going to go over into detail about it. We need 2 droppers. These are not dispensers. These are droppers. You need at least 1 dropper. You could use a dropper and a dispenser, although droppers are just cheaper to make anyway, so I just put 2 droppers. You also just need 1 dropper at least. So 2 droppers, 2 chests. You could also just use 1 chest, but this is for the collection, so you might want 2 of them to make it a large chest. 2 hoppers, that's necessary. 14 redstone, 4 repeaters, 1 comparator, a sticky piston, and then blocks, just any kind of building blocks. As for the amount, I would just grab a stack. It's less than that anyway, but you'll be solid if you have just a stack. For this tutorial, I'll be using quartz as my building block. And then as for this is just for the stuff to put inside the dispenser. I don't know what you want to put in the dispenser for the lottery, but essentially whatever you put in, you're gonna have 1 out of 9 chances to get each thing that's in there. So if I put 8 stacks of dirt and 1 stack of diamond blocks, when you put in 1 diamond, you have 1 out of 9 chance of getting diamond block. That's kind of how the lottery works in this case scenario. And then you will also be needing 22 diamonds. The diamonds or anything else you want to use for currency. If you want to use gold for currency, you'll need 22 gold. Whatever is your currency for this server, you're going to need 22 of it. You need exactly 22. It might be nice to have an extra one, like 23, just so that you can test the machine as you create it to make sure nothing's going wrong. But the bare minimum is 22, and that number is pretty important. So again, this stuff is just for whatever you want to put in this dispenser for the lottery, for the chances of getting stuff. I recommend making sure that the lottery is filled at all times. When I say fill, I mean no spaces are empty. Because that'll keep the chances of getting something up. Okay, I think that's all. I'm now going to get into actually making the thing. Okay, for starters, you have to figure out where you want your floor to be. If the chest is right here, then the floor needs to be about 3 blocks. 3 blocks in between the floor, so 4 blocks high. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna leave a space open for this part of the chest, and that's where the hoppers are gonna go. And then we'll just do that for now for the floor. I'll expand it a little bit this way. So if this is where the floor is, you're going to want to be 3 blocks below the floor when you're making the designs down here. So if the chest is right here, we're going to want to put 1 hopper on top of the chest and 1 hopper on top of that hopper. Make sure that when you're placing these, you're actually clicking the chest and the hopper so that the hoppers are both facing down towards the chest. That way, if something goes in the top, it can make it all the way down to the chest. If you want, you can verify it by just, dropping something down there. Obviously, this is already set up, so it's just going to go into the chest. Next, what you're going to want to do is put down 2 blocks to the right of the chest, and then 2 blocks in front of it, as well as 1 block to the right after that, and then a block that goes up to the right, diagonal right. Then you're going to want to put it down a comparator facing this direction so that it's checking to see what's inside this hopper. And then you're going to want to attach redstone, or put redstone here, and a redstone torch right here, and then more redstone here and here. So right now, this hopper is being activated, which means if something falls in, which I will demonstrate, if I drop a redstone in there, it'll just stay right here. When a hopper is activated, it can't transport any items. However, now with our 22 diamonds, if we put 22 diamonds in there, it'll also not transfer. But as you can see, the comparator is getting a little bit powered right here. If we drop 1 more diamond in there, in fact, I'll just drop a diamond right here. Oh, okay. We missed it. It was so fast, we missed it, but at least I missed it. If you put 1 diamond in here, basically, as you can see, that flashes, and it brings 1 diamond into here. So you need to waste 22 diamonds or whatever currency you're using inside of this hopper right here. Also, this design... Oop, I kind of lost the amount I needed. Okay. 22... For this machine, you need 22 diamonds. It's important you have that exact amount inside the machine. You also want to make sure that every space in the hopper is filled up. So you're going to want to like right-click drag and then put the rest on the end or anywhere else. It doesn't matter too much. As long as every space is filled with diamonds, that's the important thing. This makes it to where if I drop a redstone into the shop, into the dropper, as you can see, it won't go into the next hopper because there's not enough room, because only diamonds can go in. And the minute the second diamond gets in there, it'll be transferred because it'll power this block, which will unpower this redstone, which will allow this hopper to drop items again, or to transfer items again. So that's how that works. That's why when I was placing dirt in earlier, it wouldn't go down, and that's why you need 22 diamonds. So that's set up. Okay, next step, we're going to want to put a redstone torch on top of this block. Another block on top of that redstone torch, like that, and then another torch. We're kind of creating a redstone torch ladder. But then on this level, we're going to want to put a block here, 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 and here, I think. Is that right? No, this one's going to be empty. So it's going to be like this, and then we're going to want to put a repeater here, and we're going to want it on the first delay, so just click it once. And then a redstone here, redstone here. Oh, excuse me, we also have to put some blocks out this way. So it's going to be 3 blocks out. Then fill this in with redstone, and then put 1 more repeater here, this time at 2 delay. Then we're going to take our sticky piston and put it right there. And I'm going to switch, not switch out, I guess, but take out the sticky piston because I don't really need it anymore. So essentially, now when 1 item gets transferred, this redstone torch will be unpowered, which will power this, which will do some piston magic to make sure it closes this off to help reduce spamming. Next, we're gonna put another block on top of this redstone torch, and then a torch on top of that block, and then one more block on top of that torch, and one more torch on top of that block. Before we go any further, we probably want to make our wall. I don't know what you guys want to build for the wall, but basically, I'm just going to make it 3 high, except for the spot in the middle, because the spot in the middle, we're going to put a dropper, and we're going to put another dropper right here. So basically, items are going to drop from this dropper into this dropper. This dropper is going to drop items in this dropper. It's a mouthful. Anyway, next we're going to add a quartz block here, and here, and here. This is kind of creating the roof. So as you can see, there's kind of a roof down there. These particular blocks are necessary. As you can see, I kind of put stairs there. You can also just make the roof stop there, whatever you want to do, but these blocks are necessary. Then I'm going to put a repeater here at full delay, a repeater here at full delay, and a redstone dust here, and a redstone dust here. So this redstone dust will activate this dropper, but it has a good amount of delay. So while this thing is still being delayed, we're going to put another block here, and then we're going to put a redstone dust here, and here, and here. And we're also going to put a block on top of this redstone dust to make sure these aren't connected. And then it should be set up, I think, right? Did I miss anything? Okay, I realize we still have to do one more thing before we test this baby out. We're going to put the items in here. Items, what am I thinking? Lottery items, basically. Lottery rewards. Like I said, I'm just going to be using dirt and diamond blocks, but you could put whatever you want in there to and mess with the chances yourself. But basically, the way this is set up, the redstone will drop an item into this dropper, and then after the delay is over, it'll drop the item out here. So I'm going to just fill these blocks in just to make it a little bit nicer and give you guys a better idea as to what this would look like in a building or something. If I just do this and this. So now I'm going to test the machine out by dropping a diamond in here. If I drop a diamond in, as you see, I clearly get the dirt. There's also the piston that pushes it. If I drop another, get dirt again, and I can't access the items from this dropper. I can't access it from anywhere else in this room, assuming you block the room off. And yeah, that's the whole system. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this was originally made in Kcore SMP server. If you're curious as to where that series is, which I'm not sure if you are, but if you are, it's currently taking a bit of a hiatus. It will be back eventually, though. In the meantime, I thought it might be fun to show some redstone creations that I've made on the server and stuff. This is the first tutorial I've made. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. I hope to make better ones soon. So if you want to see them, possibly subscribe. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. So long.